What up, everybody that's watching today on Twitch or on YouTube live with me, as well as everybody that's going to see this VOD. I've been talking all day long to you guys so far about all the big news that came out of Evolution 2025. And right now, we're going to be talking about the new Virtua Fighter project, or Virtua Fighter 6 more or less. And they've released a trailer that gives you a general idea of the style they're going for in the gameplay. And this trailer has Sarah Bryant versus Akira in it, showing a bit of the design, showing the graphical engine, all that good stuff. They also have a lot of VF5 related news, but I figured I would talk to you about the VF stuff first because that's what you probably are the most hyped for, and I'm definitely the most hyped for this. So let's take a peek. I'm going to load up the VOD for you guys right now. I got it here ready to go, and we're going to jump into it and see what's up. It's not too long of a VOD actually, but it has a good amount of stuff going on. Bro, this stage intro's fire off the bat. Makes me think of you know what stage I'm talking about? Man, that's like that one trailer. The way they get up is so cool off the bat. I like the hit sound effects. Ooh, the way he's blocking. That's just. Oh, bro. Man, I really like what they have going on with the animations. This looks for real crazy. The forward kick didn't launch him? Whoa, there's so much going on right now. Oh, with the sidestep. That's it? Oh, he's knocked the fuck out. He got knocked the fuck out standing. That was sick. Hold on. All right. One more time. God damn, this stage intro is crazy. Look at the smile she got. She got the I'm about to fuck you up smile. Look at her. I'm about to kick your ass, boy.
Ready, go.
This looks sick as fuck. Oh, I didn't notice that he lost a tooth. Dude, I wonder if they have a new special dodge or if that was just her back dash. The little whoosh there. Oh, I just noticed something special in the animation. Is you see that her face is like red? Is that trying to tell you that you can get a counter hit combo? There might be something to that. Was that all guaranteed? Bro, the sidestep. Oh, he definitely lost a tooth. Oh, that's sick. He's knocked the fuck out. Hold on. So there was a couple of things in here that were interesting. We might have to go slow or even go frame by frame for some of this. The first thing that's interesting to me is the fact that he got knocked down, right? And there's like this little, like almost like a special wake up here that he's got. So that makes me think that number one, they're gonna have newer wake ups, but number two, maybe you can wake up based on the type of move they try to do the OTG with. So this might be that because she did a low and he did this wake up, it might be that this special wake up is crushing her low, something like that. Again, this is all theory because this is so new that it's just me guessing. I like the block animations. I really wonder what's going on here with this too. See how she's doing like some type of special, almost like a backwards movement or something. That makes you wonder if you backdash at the right time, it will do this. Or if you have some type of like backdash style parry or like a V shift that you would have in Street Fighter or something like that. There's something special about what's going on there with that backdash. That might have been a guaranteed punish even. Oh man, that looks so sick. So look at how he's blocking when he blocks the hits. If you notice, look at his hands. So here he blocked that side, right? And see how he did, like kind of he parried the blow. And then here, when the hit comes from this side, this is still, I think, his blocking animation, right? But the block is happening based on which move he's blocking. See, and now because he's blocking the mid kick, his hands are kind of here in the middle of his body, right? That looks really sick. This here, look at her face when this hits. This is throwing me off a little bit, but this is also really interesting. When she gets hit by this, see how it's got this crazy effect, and then her face is red? That makes you wonder if you counter hit them or if you punish with a certain thing, maybe for a little while you get something guaranteed after because you punish them. Something is definitely happening there. And then take a look, it happens for a while too. And then because he hit with that, I'm wondering if because he hit with that attack after, like a forward punch or something, maybe he got this guaranteed after because of this effect, and that's why he's getting this craziness. And then as soon as that happened, See, now when she gets up, now it's gone. So that makes me wonder if that's something that gave him something guaranteed there or something like that. Yeah, maybe. This part is crazy too. So here, she hit him with the forward kick. Now, if this was VF5, 0. If this was VF5 and she hit him with this would have launched him. But in this game, maybe they don't have like launches in the traditional sense that we're thinking of, but you get guaranteed combos instead. But instead, see how he's like staggered back? So I'm assuming that while the stagger is happening after the forward kick, that what she's doing here is guaranteed. He can't stop this. This might all be guaranteed. I'm not really sure. Here, he might have forgotten to block. I'm not sure. That looked like was that a throw animation? That looked like it might have been a throw. I wonder if we can see him blocking when he gets up first. It looks like he tried to block. This could also be his neutral animation because it's hard to tell. But this looks like he tried to block and then she grabbed him out of it. That's what this looks like. So I'm assuming this is her throw animation. That throw looks sick if that's the case. Okay, he definitely blocked there, obviously. Bro, this is so sick. Look at the tooth popping out of his mouth. Look, you can see it frame by frame. Woo, that tooth is gone. That's crazy. Yeah, word roadkill, you might be right. It seems to me, at least, that right now the combo system it's got something to it where when you hit them with what's a launcher, right, you get something guaranteed afterwards. Your broken tier hoodie got stolen at a concert? I don't know. I mean, you might be able to hit up Cookie, bro. I mean, I'm not broken tier. I don't know that he still makes that stuff. Thank you so much, Super Unknown. Also, Zero the Ninja. Thank you, too, for the love and everybody else, guys. But Super Unknown especially, thank you for the big sub, my friend. Yeah, so Manny Sharp said that it might be a punish confirmation. And also Normal OS said that had me thinking that the hitboxes will be crazy. Shouts to you guys that are watching on YouTube also. Appreciate you guys. This is one more time just me looking through it to see if there's anything I missed. Otherwise, I see a lot of like VF, like this looks like the typical mid, low, high system. This is the most interesting thing. Whatever's going on here with her face getting red, as well as some of the others, but this is for the most interesting. I even love the look at her face. Ah! It's like, oh shit. Wait, so this is not Sarah Bryant? Because it sure looks like Sarah to me. Yeah, after the combo, let's go back to that one more time because this is the most, bro, the teeth getting knocked out is so crazy. So here, so he hits her with something here, right? And that starts this red effect. It looks like he did the basic punch kick, right? And then after she got hit by the punch kick, then she got affected by this, right? I'm assuming that it stays for a while. I'm not sure if it stays the whole time or it just stays for a while. And then when he lands this attack, see how the background got crazy when he landed it? So I'm assuming that hitting the first part of this attack is what gave him this effect. And it only happened because of the red mark, right? But then you're right, it went away for a while, and then it came back when he hit with this attack. I didn't notice that until just now. Now she has it again. Then, after he hits this chain, when she gets up, you see, wow, the effects are really good. The YouTube video is not doing this justice even. But while she's getting up, if you look really close, the effect went away when she got up. Look at that whole thing one more time so you guys can get an idea. We'll look at it this time in fast motion so you can see exactly everything that happened. See, so first she's marked, and then when he hits this attack, see, it put the mark back on her. You see that? Bro, the hits sound so juicy. It sounds like a martial arts film. This really looks sick. This makes me think of watching like a Jackie Chan movie or a Jet Li movie or something. It really feels like that. This is so amazing. Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, so the chat is saying, by the way, that this is not Sarah Bryant, and apparently the character's name is Stella. To me, she looks like Sarah Bryant. Maybe Manny Sharp's daughter, like X-Ray or something like that from Mortal Kombat. Maybe something similar in that fashion, where if you counter hit with certain moves, then you get something extra after for a while or something like that. That could be, but we'll see, I guess. Anyway, that was interesting. Master the Flying Guillotine. There's a lot of movies where this kind of looks like. So there's one more announcement. It's more related to VF5, but we might as well take a look at that one together. And this VF5 announcement is mostly talking about the crossplay as well as the updated version. Let's see if we can take a look together. I'm not sure if this is a longer video, then we'll cut through it to the relevant stuff. Because I know this was like a presentation at the. Okay, cool. It's a short video. So this video is talking about Virtua Fighter 5 Revel World Stage. And World Stage is basically another update to VF5. It's crazy how many VF5 updates we got. But here we can take a look together. And it's talking about the crossplay as well as a few other things. Word, thank you, Roadkill. So yeah, apparently it's a Stella. Is she Stella Bryant? Or is she just Stella? Oh, look at all the platforms they showed. Hold on, go back for a second. They showed all the platforms. So PS5, Xbox, Switch 2, Steam. And they're all going to have crossplay? There's going to be a single player mode? World Stage. I wonder if this is gonna be like World Tour in Street Fighter. Probably less to it than that, but. So now the rollback is gonna be combined with the crossplay. That's cool. More reasons to play until the VF6. Yeah, it seems like they really care. Ours. VF6 looks fucking out of this world. I really can't wait to play it. The graphics wise, VF6 looks like the most and you know Tekken 8 looks good. I'm not trying to say Tekken 8 looks ugly or nothing like that, because Tekken 8 looks amazing. VF6, as far as 3D fighting games goes, that looks like the most wonderful thing that I've ever seen. I can't believe it's real. Let's talk more action. I can almost hear the voice. Let's talk more action. All right, so the big reveals there with the crossplay. There you go. So October 30th on PlayStation, October 30th on Xbox. On Steam, it's a free upgrade. So if you already have the Steam version, like I do, woohoo, you just get it for free. And on Switch 2, they don't reveal the date, but they say that it's coming on Switch 2. I went to Switch 2, you can crossplay with everybody else. I wonder about that. Yeah, but VF5 it's holding up pretty well. Like, I tried playing VF5 recently. You guys were here when I was playing it, and you'd be surprised. Even though it's an older game, it compares pretty well to the modern games that we fought. And it's also not the type of game that... Like, just one thing that I like about it is that we got so many games lately that have... like, you know, Super, and you got Drive Impact, and you got, you know, Red Blow. They always put some bullshit in the games that's meant for newer players, and I appreciate that, because you want a reason for new players to play the game and do something that feels good and that looks good. This is one of the only fighting games left that you can still play actively in the modern era that doesn't have any of that shit. There ain't no comeback mechanic. You better block and break those throws, buddy, because that's the only way you can come back, right? You know, there's no comeback mechanic. There's no, like, super move. There's no burst to burst out of combos. There's only, you know, defend yourself and use your wake-up kick right, or you're going to die. That's this game. And I kind of appreciate that if I compare it to a lot of the other fighting games that we have out right now. It's one thing that I do really like. Me too. I hope that VF6... I hope that... It's not that VF is not a complicated game, because it is very complicated. Even though the basic core of the gameplay is the trinity of, like, the strike, the throw, versus, like, the block / the sidestep, right? And the movement. Even though that's the core gameplay is that basic trinity, it gets very complicated at the high level against players. There's so many little mind games that you got going on between you and the opponent. There's so much stuff going on with that. And so looking at that and comparing it to what's going on, with the other games, I think that VF has plenty to make it complicated already and to make it special at the high level. And then if you do it right, a scrub can still figure it out. A scrub could just press like punch, punch, kick, kick with Sour or something and have a block string out of it. So I think that I hope for a game that plays like a modern version of VF5 and not necessarily a game that plays more like that Tekken 8 / Soul Calibur style when it comes to 3D games. So I hope that they stick to what make people like VF, even though that's not necessarily popular. Like VF ain't the most popular fighting game on the block. You're not gonna find a billion players that play it or nothing like that. But still, it has its own unique style, and that's one thing that I really like about it. Are you used to like Lion? Nerd Josh plays the hell out of Lion all the time. He loves playing Lion. Alright guys, I guess that's it for the VF news. There wasn't that much stuff to talk about with that one. But what we did get with that trailer was freaking sick. So I'm pretty happy to cover and talk